Hi guys, welcome to another video. I want to talk about luxury bags, all these things that are in our world. Let's redefine luxury. What is luxury to you? Why does it matter? Why does anybody even need to make a video about this? Let's get going. I was watching one video from Lydia, Elise the other day, and she was talking about redefining luxury. And to be honest, I only have looked at some of Lydia's videos recently because she was talking about selling all her handbags, and it just struck a chord with me. We've done videos on it. We don't need to go back there, obviously, but she keeps putting content out where she's talking about luxury, and obviously she still wants to talk about it. It's still on her thumbnails, and therefore she's going to get reactions to it. What can I say? She's going to get reactions to it. Her thumbnail has a Birkin with a big cross through it saying it's no longer for her. And her video, she was talking about the other things in life that you can class as luxury, and I completely agree with all of them. But I think they are different for many of us, and I think we should choose our own luxuries. We might find luxury in things that are, I don't know, things that we are able to eat or places we are able to go. It doesn't have to be a thing. And I do think that one thing I do want to say about this, and I have talked about this a little bit before, is there is nothing wrong in finding joy and finding some sort of happiness or positivity from a thing. Just because, let's just grab this, just because this is a thing, this is a material item, and it is a Chanel bag, and it is a gorgeous Chanel bag, don't get me wrong. So what is wrong in finding the joy in having, owning, wearing one of these things? What is the problem with that? Does that make me a bad person? Or compared to somebody who finds the joy in a beautiful bottle of wine, or going out for a gorgeous meal and having the finest produce, does that make that person a better person than me, who chooses to find the joy in a bag? Because it is a material thing, and so that makes me materialistic, and that makes me substandard as a person. And I just wanted to address this because I honestly think that you can find luxury in anything, but that thing is up to you. It's not up to me to tell you. It's not up to Lydia to tell you. And she wasn't, to be fair to her. In her video, she was talking about things that she has found over the last couple of years as more luxury for her, and she has changed her whole outlook. That's great. That's absolutely wonderful. But that doesn't mean that I have to change mine. And she also, I think she did say that in her video, that she's not trying to dictate what somebody else should do. But of course, she is a massive YouTuber who influences lots of people. And so she does have to take some responsibility for what she puts out on the internet, as do I. And therefore, when she does a thumbnail with a Birkin with a cross through it, she's going to get some reaction because she wants you to watch her video for that purpose. And yes, there is a brilliant message behind all of it, saying you can find joy and happiness and just all that satisfaction in things that aren't things. And of course you can. I think what I just want to address in this video is I choose what to put out on YouTube. I choose the content that I want to make. And it is mainly about bags because that is a part of my life that I really enjoy. And there's nothing wrong with that. My husband could come on here and talk about cycling or cars or business. So could I. I could talk about business. I have been an accountant, a chartered accountant, for over 30 years now. A lot over 30 years. And therefore, you know, I could talk about that. I could talk about family, my family life. I could talk about all my other hobbies. I could talk about the gym. My goodness, I spend more time at the gym than I probably do making content about bags. And maybe I could have chosen to do that as my YouTube content because I love the gym and I love talking about the gym. But I have just chosen something as escapism because that is what I like to watch myself. And therefore, does that make me a better person, a worse person? Of course it doesn't. There is a lot more to me than bags. There is. You ask anybody that knows me, a lot of people who know me do not even know that I own any of these bags, and they don't even know that I'm on YouTube, because I don't particularly shout it from the rooftops, because it is a little bit of therapy, escapism, and I'm hoping a little bit of entertainment for you guys. So it is a fraction of my life, a fraction, but it is all that you guys see. So of course you are going to make a judgment based on just the things that I show you, and that is absolutely fine, and I'm prepared for those judgments because I know that you guys don't really know the full me. And I think that is the thing, that for me, you choose one aspect of your life and you judge somebody by it, and it's not always the case. So for me, find luxury and joy however you want to define luxury. You can, for me, it's like defining things that are over and above the basic things that we need as humans. So anything that we do could be classed as a luxury. And I think we're very privileged and very, very lucky, very fortunate to be in the position where we can buy things like this. And of course we're very, very privileged. But it doesn't mean I'm a bad person, and it doesn't mean that's the only thing that's important in my world. They're just bags. They are just things. And as I said in the previous video, there's a certain bag that I've turned down and I won't be getting that bag. But the world will not stop turning because I didn't buy it. So I understand that these things are just things, but I enjoy them. And if you guys enjoy me talking about them and talking about the collections that are coming out and how to style these things, and oh, it's just one of my favourites is this one, that's why I'm holding it, then what is wrong with that? And the answer is there is nothing wrong with that. So you guys choose. You are all adults that are watching this, no doubt. You are all intelligent enough, I know, to make your own mind up about what you want to spend your money on. So if it's things, then it's things. If it's experiences, then it's that. If it's putting it into property and put it into savings or something that's a lot more sensible, do that. Find the luxury in your own world, and that's it. It's simple, it's easy, and therefore we shouldn't judge what somebody else's choices are, because they are their choices, because it is them, not us. We are different people, and that is okay. That is my whole message on this channel, is it's okay to be you. Whatever that is, it might not be what I would do. I might disagree with some of your choices, but that doesn't mean that you're wrong. It doesn't mean that I'm wrong. It just means that we are different. I have had a lot of comments from my previous video, which I will link up here, about whether it is okay to still love luxury, and all these different YouTubers are selling their bags and moving away from the luxury space and everything. And I had quite a few comments, and there was a couple that I just wanted to mention in this one, which was that it's really tone deaf for somebody like me, who obviously doesn't realise what the ordinary person might be going through, and therefore, yeah, should be more aware of what's happening in the world. And I just wanted to say on that, yes, I am extremely privileged. I've worked incredibly hard all my life, and nobody's given me anything. That aside, I still know how privileged I am to be in the position that I am. So I just wanted to say that, and I know that puts me in my own little bubble. And I was talking about that I was trying to stay in this happy bubble when I'm doing YouTube. And I think that's what I was trying to say in my video, was I am fully aware of things happening in the world, and there's some absolute horrific atrocities happening in the world. But my YouTube is a space for all of us, for me making the content, for you coming to actually watch it and listen. It's a bit of escapism and a bit of entertainment in a world that is very dark sometimes. So please don't assume that I am not aware of what's happening in the world. Of course I am. But if we can just bring a little bit of light into what is a very dark world, there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean that I don't agree with this, or I don't disagree with that, or whatever. But this is a channel, and this is a niche all about escapism. I'm not a political commentator. That is not what I've come on here to do. That's not why you guys are tuning in. You want to see the bags. I get it. So I don't believe that I'm tone deaf. I am fully aware. But if this content is not for you, then just switch off. If you want to go and listen to some political commentators who are explaining what is happening in the world, and you know that is the sort of content that you want, then this is not the space for you. So it was just to mention that, really, that I know I'm in my little happy bubble of trying to keep my YouTube going and feeling like this luxe community is still going strong and we still love what we do. But that doesn't mean that I don't know what's happening in the world, because I do. I do. So that is why I called my channel Wild Unfiltered, because it is an unfiltered space in the sense that we can have meaningful conversations about anything that we want to without the fear of judgment. It doesn't mean that you can hurt somebody and be unfiltered in that way. It just means no fear of judgment. We can talk about things. So yeah, I just think there's luxury in everything and anything that you might see in your world. What do you think? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on another one.